Angie님, hello. 덕지미님, hi. I don't believe we've met before. I don't believe we've met before. 순살치킨님, hello. 방경님, as always, it's a pleasure. Hello. 롤팁님, 불량님. It's not 불량, is it? I literally just got up and I can't even... my visions are not totally 100% yet. Hello. Yes, good morning. Man, because of these damn headphones, I can hardly hear myself. Good morning. Yes, good morning. May님, Nooks님, Rolltip, Neutralite name, 1959. Were you born in 1959? Is that your birth year? 1959. Hello. 김영님, 호두님. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, how are you guys? How are you guys? I just wanted to ask you a question this morning. Are you glad the holidays are over? Are you glad the holidays are over? You're listening to it while working. You've already started your work? What kind of work do you do? I'm curious, what kind of work do you do? Hello. Yeah, good morning. You're getting ready for work? 성미님 is getting ready for work. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Well, you know, I realized that we hardly ever get to say good morning through our live streams because I hardly ever do live streams in the morning. Oh, you live in DC. Okay. Awesome. No, hopefully it's not a dream. No, it's not a shorts. Good morning, Jenny. How are you doing? Oh, you have to wake your kids up, rush them along. Yeah, me too. Actually, I literally just got up. Like, I just woke up, and I was actually trying to decide whether I should go back to sleep because I was a little tired, but I decided that I would just do the exact opposite. Have you ever done that before? Like, you really want to do something, like you really feel like doing one thing, you really want to do one thing, but for some weird reason you just decide to do the exact opposite. And that's what happened to me this morning. I actually thought about well, not that early, depends on how you feel about early in the morning, but I woke up, I was in bed, my wife is still sleeping, everybody's still sleeping, like my dogs are still sleeping, and I thought, oh, I should probably go back to sleep. And then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do the exact opposite. And I just got up. I have no plans to do anything for this stream. I just wanted to talk to you guys, ask you about your day, about your morning, and maybe ask you a question. The question that I want to ask you this morning is, are you glad the holidays are over? You live in America. Good for you. What kind of work do you do there? You're working there, aren't you? 2분만 눈 감았다가 애들 밥 해줘야겠다는데 알람처럼 울려서 너무 번쩍하세요. I'm a dental lab technician. You are. That's I've met a lot of you guys these past several weeks because I've been going some intensive, very, very extensive dental treatment. Okay. So when my dental clinic is closed, I can look for you, right? Yeah, good morning, everybody. You're about to have breakfast with your husband. Oh, that's great. So what's for breakfast? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I literally just got up. Like, I didn't even go to the bathroom. I didn't even wash my face. I didn't even take a piss. This is the first thing that I'm just drinking this morning. I literally just got up from my bedroom and I just walked upstairs, sat here, and I just turned everything on. Actually, everything was already on. I just fired up the stream. I missed the Live Academy. How have you been? I missed you. Yeah, I missed you guys too. I missed you guys so much. I was just telling everyone last night that I've been going through some very extensive dental treatment lately. And so I drove the boat and went fishing. Oh, that's great. During the holidays? You took your boat out? You have a boat, or did you rent the boat? Yeah, hi. If anybody wants to share their voice on the Discord channel, it's open. I created a voice channel called LA _ 0919. That's September 19th. That's today. And September 19th is 2 days away from my birthday, just so you know. Anyway, so I've created a voice channel on Discord. If anybody wants to share their voice this morning, I'd be happy to share your voice and let everybody hear you. Come on, go ahead. Just try to. No, you should. You should get some much needed sleep. Go ahead. Fall asleep. Get out of the stream. Leave the stream. Is it still holiday current? No, it was until yesterday. It's over now. I'm sure a lot of people right now are getting ready for work, if not already at work. So, yeah, good morning. Yeah. Those videos were... It really took a lot of time putting those videos together. Hold on a second. All of my... It's a little too early for rock music, maybe? Another holiday is coming soon, so it's okay. Which one is that? Please remind us. Which one is that? Hey, 장세님. How you doing? The early bird catches English words. Maybe. I'm sad the holiday is over because I should go to work. Well, a lot of people are actually happy to go back to work, from what I hear. I'm not yet take off. Neutral Lightning. So are you still at work? Does that mean you're still at work? You're about to go to the gym. That's great. Good for you. Going to gym before going to work? Is that how your mornings are usually? You go to the gym and then you go to work? That's great. Good for you. This is a really great way to wake myself up in the morning. I should probably do this every morning. What do you guys think? Just get up and, like, you have nothing planned and then we just come on stream. It's my first time for attending a live stream. Is this the right sentence? Hey, what do you guys think? Is this right? Is this a correct sentence? Is there a better way to say this? Is it wrong? What do you guys think? Yeah, well, I was just telling the guys last night that I still have trouble pronouncing some words my pronunciation is still not 100% because I have fake teeth down here. So I'm still getting used to it. I'm not sure if I'll ever get used to it, if I'm being honest. Because I was pretty certain that I would get used to them by now. Because it's been I feel like it's been 3 weeks, probably almost a month since I got these fake teeth. Now these are until I get my implants in place. But 저는 가짜 이빨도 없는데 발음 왜 이럴까요? Let us hear it. Put yourself on Discord. Send us a voice message. How many hours did I sleep? I'm not really sure. I didn't really check the time before I went to bed. I'm guessing I probably got around 7 hours of sleep. 6 or 7 hours. Although, for some reason, I found myself on the floor this morning. I think Brody kicked me out of bed. Because Brody usually sleeps between my wife and I on the bed. He usually joins us in bed. And this morning, I got up. Yeah, that was so weird. I found myself on the floor. I don't remember falling from my bed. But I don't know, maybe Brody kicked me out of the bed. I'm working as a hairdresser. Today is the day off. Oh, good for you. You're a hairdresser. Okay. Well, maybe you can give me some tips on what I can do with my hair. I usually cut my hair at home, and I don't really know what to do. I kind of want to, I've been trimming the sides and the back of my hair. And I don't really know what to do with this hair. Should I let it grow? Should I just shave it off? I've been kind of oscillating between those two. Just shave it off and be real comfortable all the time? Or, I don't know, just... This is my first time joining a live stream. Yes, this is probably how you should say it. So always use the structure first time ing. First time. It's my first time ing. It's her first time ing. Or you could also say this is not my first time ing. 토론토에서 워홀 중인데 요새 쌤 영상 보면서 도움 많이 됐어요. Oh, that's great. 라이브 방송은 처음이라 채팅 보내봐요. Oh, that's great. How long has it been since you went to Toronto, Canada, right? No. I find it very hard to do that nowadays. I think it's because of my age. I'm getting too old for those late night work days. I find it very hard to stay up all night. It's just, I don't know, up until a few years ago, I had no problem staying up all night working and editing and whatnot. But it's just, I don't know, a lot has changed in the past two or so years. I find it very hard to stay up all night. And when I do stay up all night working, I am just completely wrecked the following day. I'm just completely wrecked. Oh yes, I realize that now. Sometimes when I accidentally come across one of my old videos from, I think my old videos from last year, I think, when I had my hair really long, it's just so weird. When I see myself, I think to myself, like, what the hell was I thinking? How did I ever, decide? How did I ever convince myself to let my hair grow like that? And what was I trying to do? What the hell was I trying to do with all that hair and that weird headband? Like, what the hell was I thinking? I don't know what, I think I was kind of lost in terms of my identity. I was kind of having like an identity crisis. I don't know. I never said that. I never said that. I mean, I do agree with that to a certain extent, but if I'm being really honest, age is more than just a number. I wouldn't really go as far as to say that age is just a number. I would probably say that age is... Yeah, age is a number. But it's not just a number. It's just a number. Oh, you were up all night, Iris? What were you doing up all night? Yeah, so glad to see everybody. BK Whining, thank you very much for the membership support. I know I haven't been doing anything for the members lately, but I will be going back to that soon. Yang Nim says, I agree with you, age is more than just a number. Age is more than just a number, but there's nothing wrong with being old age. Like, that's nonsense. Oh, you couldn't fall asleep? So that means you didn't have to be up all night, but you just couldn't fall asleep. Oh, is there something bothering you? Something on your mind? Maybe you have a lot on your mind lately. 박간TV님 says, physically, mentally, it's totally different between 30s and 40s. Yeah, so I'm in my early 40s, according to my recent visits to the dentist. I found out that my legal age, my technical age, I guess you could say, is 41. I am 40. I thought I was like 43, but on my medical charts, it showed that I was 41. So I've decided that I'm 41. Anyway, so hey Kim, yeah, good to see you in the morning. 나이는 숫자라지만 몸도 같이 삐그덕거리고 있네요. Yeah, it's more than just a number, you guys. Nobody can honestly say, well, I mean, we all know what it means to say that age is just a number, right? But then there's also the saying that age really does a number on you. No. I'm 41. I'm definitely 41. I have proof. I have images that I took. Images that I took on my phone of the medical charts from the dentist. I'm 41. So, at least my medical age is 41. And, that's... I went to a Korean dentist. What are you talking about? I'm 41. I'm very sure. I can confidently say that I'm 41. You're 20? Okay, fine. Sure. Prove it. Where's your proof? Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being any age. How could anybody say that? No, that's nonsense. We're all aging, sure. Did you eat a lot in Chuseok? I always eat a lot. I always eat a lot. I don't eat a lot just because it's Chuseok. I always eat a lot. I don't have much control when it comes to eating. 쌤 모자 쓰시니까 10년은 젊어 보이시네요. Oh wait, oh shit, hold on. There we go. There we go. Whoops. So like we were saying, age is just a number, right? Yeah, I don't mind looking a little older. I don't really mind that. That's right. Yeah, it's Saturday. That's right. Yeah, I've been living in Korea since 1994. I've been living in Korea since 1994, you guys. 기분에 불혹만 3년째 겪고 있는 느낌이네요. 불혹? 기분의 불혹? I'm not exactly sure what that means. What does that mean? 10년짜리 모자. Yes. Actually, these are not my reading glasses. I think I left my reading glasses downstairs. But as I was getting my reading glasses recently, I just decided to get everything that I could to protect my eyes. So these are actually my blue light glasses. I understand that blue light it's debatable. Some people say that blue light is not a thing. It's not a real threat to your eyes it's not a real threat to your health in any way. And then there's another part of the argument that says that blue light is a real thing. And then and that some people claim that they feel less fatigued. Their eyes feel less fatigued when they are wearing when they're protecting their eyes from blue light. And so I decided, it wouldn't hurt to just get a pair and wear them all the time, because I do spend a lot of time on screens, as I'm sure that all of you are too, right? Yeah, it's so nice to hang out with you guys in the morning. 40이지만 유혹에 겁나 흔들. 불혹? 40세 불혹. Huh? 불혹이라는 게 40살. It's like a nickname for like 40-year-olds? Oh. Yeah, I got reading glasses, and so I was telling some of the people, like, before I took a break, when I'm looking at my phone, okay, so all right, about this distance is okay, but when it gets about, all right, I'm gonna be really honest here. Okay, it's already starting to get blurry. I can still read, but it's starting to get a little blurry. And at this distance, at this distance, I can't even read. I can't even read at this distance. It has to be about this. Okay, now it's very clear. About this distance, it's very clear. So, 안경으로 인해 지저겨 보이시네요. What does that mean? 안녕하세요. 여기는 캘리포니아 Oh, you're in Orange County. I believe I've been there a few times. 라이브 방송을 보게 되면 너무 신나요. Middle school 아이 픽업 와서 기다리면서 보고 있었어요. That's great. How are things in Orange County? 지적으로 보인다. Oh, okay. I must have read that wrong. Is this a proper way to say it? 지적이 보인. Okay, so maybe I don't know. Maybe it was just a typo. What other things that make people look younger than their age? It looks like your cap is one good example. Yeah, I guess like the more you cover yourself, the less it shows, the less your age shows, I guess. 닭띠요? No. I'm 개띠. Yeah, hello again, Hannah. I was sad I missed the toddler channel, but I finally got to join this channel just now. Hi, Sam, from Reno. Is that Nevada? Reno, Nevada? I'm not really, I'm not too familiar with those state acronyms. Or state initials, should I say. I'm Groundim, hello. I think if they don't blame blue light, people start stopping. I think if they don't blame blue light, people start stopping using smartphone. Phone manufacturers need something to blame about negative sides of phones. I'm not really getting what you're trying to... What are you getting at? Endongnim also lives in Orange County. You have to go to school. Yeah, you should go to school. Are you actually letting this stop you from going to school? and turn 43 at this. I'm 42. No. I'm 41. My medical chart says I'm 41. So, I mean, what's... Oh, hey, Yeramizni, what's up? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been so long. How have you been? Well, you're almost reaching 100. Yes, I actually am. I didn't realize it. I was so close. But, you know, the number of subscribers, now that is truly just a number. Although, wait, it's not. Okay, so it's not just a number. I guess, you know, it translates to a lot of different things, but. 둘째 딸님? Oh, no, this is not live. This is a pre-recorded, edited video that you're watching. And the reason that it seems like I'm responding to you in real time is because of AI. Yes, AI, the AI technology has reached a point where people in recorded videos can respond to you as if it were a live stream. 어느 대학인지 기억이 잘 안 나는데 해외 유명한 생물학자분이 현대인들의 현재 나이에 08을 곱해야 생물학적인 나이랑 맞다는 논문을 발표하신 적이 있어요. That's interesting. 언젠간 0.8을 곱하는 날이 정식 나이가 되길 바라봅니다. Oh, okay. So you are in support of that. You are... That's what it sounds like? Okay. 현재 나이에 0.8을 곱한다고요? Okay, wait. So let me do that right now. I'm kind of curious what that means. So, hold on a second here. So I am 41 times 0.8. I'm 32.8. Yeah. So according to that, who? It's Professor what? According to that, I am 32.8. Oh, you've been sick, 앙이님? 엄마도 아파서 수술하신다고 한국 오셔서 아직 마음의 여유가 없었네요. Oh, okay. A lot of people going through health issues, just like me. Well, not just like me, but... Oh, 예람유즈님, we're the same age? Really? I didn't know that. 아침 6시쯤 어제 라이브 들었는데 밥 먹고 어제 영상 보려고 들어왔는데 아침 라이브인가요? This is a recorded video. My name is Gianna. Earlier you commented about us from Orange County. Thank you for teaching my mom English. Oh, your mother was speaking to us earlier. Okay. And now you're on. Great. Although, if you guys are living out there in Orange County, there really is no need for this kind of content, I suppose. Because, going out there and interacting with the world and just doing stuff itself is probably a lot better, a much more efficient of a learning process, if you know what I mean. But I guess it's kind of hard to do that for most people. So, anyway. She just picked you up from school? Okay. So, obviously you're having no problems in terms of your language barrier. You weren't born there, right? You were, how long has it been since you went to Orange County, you and your family? That actually brings back a lot of memories from when I was very little. 나이 줄어드는. 나이가 들수록 건강 관리 잘 해야 합니다. 한순간에 계속 무너지더라고요. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Yeah, everybody take care of yourselves. Please take care of yourselves. I don't know why, but a lot of 82년생 행님들 look like you. What? Probably they lived in the same era. A lot of 82년생 행님들 look like me? Really? Huh. I never heard that before. That's new. A lot of 파리년 형님 look like me. That's kind of funny. Be myself. We're the same age? He doesn't look like me. Bro, I finally got my U.S. citizenship last month. Whoa, great! Congratulations. Wow, what did you have to do to get it? You can vote upcoming election. That's cool. Awesome. Who are you voting for? Just kidding. A lot of people very, very sensitive about that question. I mean, I have no, I really don't have any anything against anybody. So I was born. Oh, you were born in LA. Oh, okay. Awesome. That's really so. How old are you now? Yukijo? That talk show with I know that. My wife watches it sometimes. Why would I go on that talk show? Really not much to say. 갑자기 꼬마 선생님 사진 생각난다. Oh, that picture? Did you see it? 앙인이 아프셨군요. 어머님도 아프시고 두 분 다 힘드셨겠어요. 두 분 다 회복하셔서 전보다 더 건강해지길 기도합니다. Well, like realistically speaking, I mean, of course, that would be great. And we all hope that you can, regain your health and even healthier than before. But that's realistically very, very difficult, isn't it? I'm just saying that so we can all, manage our expectations. I think that's kind of important as well. That's great. All right. So, congrats. Yeah, congrats on your citizenship. That would be really cool. And, it would be like a national meme time talk with those guys, I think. We can do a national meme time. I have a lot to say about people learning English. It's going to be a national meme time. Yeah, sure. I'll say the viewer who came up with that was my good old friend BK on YouTube. My YouTube friend BK. Oh, it's getting kind of warm in here. Joseph Lee says, I have a younger sibling too. I'm hoping to visit Korea soon. My mom loves watching your channel. Well, that's great. You have a younger sibling. And your sibling is out there with you, right? In Orange County? I honestly don't have much memory from when I was very little. I believe, but I do have a very, you know what? I'm not even kidding. I'm really not joking about this, but I have one very distinct memory of when I was in Orange County. Like one time I was in Orange County, I was chased by a dog. If I remember correctly, my parents took me and my brother. We all went out to Orange County to, I don't know, I think to meet up with my parents' friends, I think. And they had this dog. And I think that was my first real encounter with a large breed dog like that. I'm not even sure if it was a large breed, but I remember it was a large breed. And yes, I was chased by that dog around that house. And when I think I shared this story before, and when I got too tired to run, I saw a chair in the backyard of that house, and I sat in that chair, so I had my back protected at least. And then I just start, the pedal kicks, the kicks that you do as if you're riding a bicycle. I just pedal kicked the shit out of that dog. I don't know. The dog was probably just wanted to play with me, but I was like scared out of my mind. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was a large breed. It was, I don't know, maybe a boxer or maybe a retriever. I don't know. I honestly don't remember the breed, but yeah, I just bicycle pedal kicked that dog on that chair. And, I was a really little kid, so I probably did no damage to the dog, honestly. The dog probably thought that we were just playing. That's the only clear memory I have. And I believe that was Orange County. I think it was in Orange County. You were in Manila? 보면서 영어 공부 열심히 했는데 이제는 많이 잊어버렸네요. 오늘부터 다시 열심히 해보려고요. From 50대 아짐. Well, I'm almost there too. Although I'm like 9 years away from being 50, but still. I feel, if I'm being really honest, my medical age is 41. It's 41, not 43, but I feel like I'm 60 if I'm being honest, because it's probably because, mostly because of my teeth, but no, I'm no longer scared of dogs. I for some reason that event did not really traumatize me. I love dogs. I love dogs. I have a dog. I have 2 dogs. I have 1 large breed, although she's slightly smaller than average, but I have no problems with large dogs. 선생님, 요즘 라이브아카데미 3개씩 보면서 공부해요. 나머지 시간에는 복습하면서 따라하고 영화나 TV쇼 보면서 인풋하는데 잘하고 있는 걸까요? That's great, but it would be even greater if you actually communicated with foreigners in English. With foreigners or whoever, it doesn't matter if it's a foreigner or a Korean, just communicate. It can't just be a one-sided communication. You have to actually engage in interaction. Okay? Whether it's face-to-face or online or whatever, just find a way to interact in it doesn't have to be real time, but you know what I mean. Communicate online. If you have trouble communicating face-to-face, if you're having trouble finding the opportunity to do that, then at least communicate online. Do it. 다시 돌아온 켈리입니다. 호주 살아요. Oh, okay. That's great. How long have you been in Australia? 오늘 off라서 1시간 쉬자. Oh, okay. So it's, what is it, 7 o'clock there then? No trauma. We're just, talking about anything that comes up. Hi, I'm Gianna's little sister Claire from Orange County. I want a dog so much. Oh, okay. So what's stopping you? Your mother doesn't like dogs? I mean, what's stopping you? You want a dog so much. What's stopping you? But we do dog sit one dog. Oh, you dog sit. A dog named Maru. Okay. Maru. All right. You dog sit. Okay. So they bring the dog over to your house, or you go over to their house and you look after them for a day or two or something? Is that a thing that people do, kind of like babysitting? Dog is like a child. Well, yeah, it is very much like a child. That's true. Yeah, you know what? But I'm not getting any voice messages on Discord. Come on. Share your voices on Discord. I was watching a live Academy video before joining this live stream. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I think that same kind of sentiment, it kind of goes broader. What I mean by that is, have any of you felt like it's a lot easier to talk to strangers than other people? It's a lot easier to talk to like your colleagues and friends rather than your family. I'm sure a lot of you have felt that, right? You feel more comfortable talking to your friends and coworkers rather than your family. I'm sure a lot of you have felt that. I think it's kind of the same sentiment. So, like, when it comes to your family members, I mean, they're supposedly a lot closer to you, right? You're supposed to feel a lot closer to your family, but sometimes you just feel more comfortable talking to your friends and coworkers. And I think it's kind of the same. I'm sure it's not the case for a lot of people, but, well, not for most people, but for a lot of people, that's the case. Well, you know, experiences, things affect people in different ways, sure. 부모님이 진주에서 게스트하우스를 하시는데, oh, like, is that like Airbnb? 이번 주 추석에 캐나다인들이 와서 제가 통역해드렸습니다. 엄청 뿌듯하게 하셨어요. Wow, that's great. That must have been fun. 진주. Is that where you're from? 진주? 아싸는 낯선 사람과 대화가 더 불편하긴 함. 아싸? I'm not really... Is that a typo? I can tell your coaching style for improving English is very effective. Oh, thank you. I'm really happy that you see it that way. Actually, I don't really have a style. I don't really have all I really do is spend time with people. Because I think that's, I mean, yeah, I personally feel that's the best way, but I can't really say it's a teaching method or a style. But 오늘까지 쉬는 날이라, oh, that's great. Okay. I was busy lately adjusting myself. Well, lately, I can't even say that. I was busy lately. These damn fake teeth. I was busy lately adjusting myself to a freshman life in college. Oh, okay. So you've just become a college. You've just become a freshman in college. Okay. That's great. It must be exciting. Now I have much more free time. I have planned to study with Barmasen book at least once a week. I hope my resolution will last longer. Well, I guess that there's another reason I have to do these streams more often and check in with you guys. When did this live begin? I think about an hour ago. I think we've been doing this for about an hour now. What time is it in Korea? In Korea, it is 8:23 in the morning. Yeah. It's almost 8:30. 진주댁. Oh, so they're your in-laws. I think that's what she means by 진주댁. Is it 진주댁 or is it 진주댁? That's kind of confused. Is it 진주댁 or is it 진주댁? How do you say it? The most nervous moment that I talk with English is talking in front of my sister. Well, you know, there's nothing that can take. There's nothing that can get rid of that fear for you, or that nervous feeling. You just have to get used to it. Outsider. Oh, asa is outsider. Okay. I see. It's like an acronym, right? What was that thing about outsider? Insider. Okay. You know, I feel like we tend to use a lot of acronyms, like abbreviations in Korean. So much so, actually. A lot more than in English, I feel like. I mean, it's just a thing. Sometimes I definitely feel more comfortable talking with strangers about things that I don't share with my family or close friends for some reason. Yeah. I feel like coworkers and friends, like people outside of your family, tend to be a lot less judgmental and a lot more supportive. Don't you think so? Don't you think that's kind of that's totally it's the other way around, right? It should be the other way around. I mean, you would expect your family to be supportive of you, whatever you do, whatever, whatever you do, right? The decisions you make, the kind of person you are. But in a lot of cases, including myself, my family are the most unsupportive people. They're so judgmental. Whereas, like, you guys, like my friends, like you guys, I barely know you guys. Let's be honest, right? I barely know you guys, but you're so supportive of me, a lot more than my family, right? And so if you think of it that way, yeah, it's very, very normal, I think, for people to feel more comfortable talking to people outside of their family, feeling more comfortable talking to people outside of their family, because they tend to be more supportive. Of course, of course, there are reasons for that, right? Like your family members, they're just more concerned for you, right? They're more worried for you. But I think that's just, if you really get into the psychology of that, I think there's another side to that. Yeah, I will do these more often. Sure. 안녕하세요, 선생님. 통해서 배운 50,000 won worth of groceries. 원체 장을 받을 이 표현을 바꿔서 groceries voucher로 바꿔서. Sure, you can talk. Yeah, sure. 50,000 wons worth of vouchers. Sure, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, I think I do harbor a lot of resentment towards my parents. Because I really wish I had, like, whenever I go out and whenever I see family, I mean, all families have problems, I understand that, but whenever I see families that are together having a good time, it's just, I feel so jealous. I really wish I had that with my family, but I just don't. So I think I do have a lot of resentment towards my family. Who is your favorite Korean singer? My favorite Korean singer is my favorite Korean singer. I hardly ever listen to Korean music, but I think it's An Changwan. Wait, did I get the name right? I don't know if I got the name right. An Changwan. Wait, is that... I'm not actually sure about the name. Oh, is it Kim Changwan? Kim Changwan? Who's the guy from Sanullim? Who's the guy from Sanullim? Yeah. Kim Changwan? Okay. I mean, I honestly don't listen to his music all that much, but if I were to pick my favorite, yeah. The only Korean music that I listened to and I actually enjoyed and thought it was pretty good was Sanullim. And so, other types of Korean music, I never really enjoyed, if I'm being honest. I'm preparing for the CELPIP test. What the hell is that? I'm sorry, I have never heard of that. And your videos will be helpful to get a high band. Huh. I love watching your videos, but I don't want to take the test. I have to bite the bullet. Yeah, sure. You have to bite the bullet. What kind is... So that's an English test, right? I'm To-kyung. I have one question. I actually wasn't gonna say. I wasn't actually going to say which is correct. They're both correct. They're both perfectly fine. And they're pretty much the same. Which genre? I listen to quite a wide variety of different types of music. One of my favorite, like if you when speaking in terms of the time I spend listening to which genre, I would say that the type of music that I listen to the most, the genre of music that I spend the most time listening to is actually classical. I listen to a lot of classical music, sometimes like all day. And the reason is nowadays, when I listen to music, it's usually while I'm working. And when I'm working, other types of music, they get kind of distracting, if that makes sense. Especially when the music has vocals, it gets kind of distracting. So the only two types of music that I don't find very distracting when I'm working is actually classical, and the other is actually hip-hop. Even hip-hop music, even with vocals, it doesn't tend to be very distracting. And I actually thought about this, like, why is it? Like hip-hop, it tends to get, of course there are many different types of hip-hop music, but hip-hop usually, more often than not, has a very, very consistent beat throughout the entire song, right? Of course, there are a lot of songs that don't have that, but usually hip-hop music, they have a very consistent beat. And the beat, it actually plays a big part of the music, right? And because of that, I think it kind of functions as a kind of like a metronome. I don't know if you've ever felt, especially when you play it in a very low volume. And that's how I usually listen to music nowadays. Having it play in the background at a very low volume, whether it's classical or hip-hop, and that's how I usually listen to music nowadays. 동진님, have a great day at work. I'll see you later. What is the best and fast way to improve English skill? Change that question to Korean. What is the best and fastest way to improve your Korean? Think about that. There's your answer. You already know the answer. I've started a group study with your channel because 3 friends requested. We watch your video clips, make our own sentences, and then memorize it during weekdays and then talk with it on Sunday. That's great. And you should really make use of the dialogues. Like, use the dialogue as a kind of a script, and you should change roles and kind of do a role play and actually enact the situation as if it were real. I think that is probably one of the best ways to really make use of my material and practice your English. 저 노래 잘하는 줄 알고 1년 동안 입시 보컬 트레이닝 받았던 사실. That's great. That probably means that your singing is a lot better than the average person, right? Great. You should share your singing on Discord. I'm really looking forward to it. One of these days, Pangyong. One of these days. Classical music as 노동요. Interesting. I never thought of it as 노동요, but I guess that kind of makes sense. 잠시 베란다 갔다 왔는데 아침부터 정말 환하게 덥네요. Yeah, it's really hot, isn't it? Like we're halfway past, or should I say halfway through this month, like September. It should be really cool by now, right? It's crazy. Yeah. Even when I'm driving, when I have music on when I'm driving, I usually have it set at a very low volume. I almost never listen to music at a high volume like I used to. I used to do that a lot when I was in school and when I was little. When I was in school and when I was little and I had the time to really just focus on listening to music, I always listened I listen to nothing but rock music. Rock music is really where my heart is at. Like I get a completely different feel when I'm listening to rock music. It's just so comforting. I don't know. It's just a very, very fulfilling feeling when I listen to rock music for some reason. I don't know why. But nowadays, like I said earlier, listening to music has become more functional, meaning that I don't listen to music simply because I enjoy it, but as a way to kind of fill in the silence when I'm working. That's kind of what music is to me now. It isn't until the moment 임계점 that one's English has improved. I'm not exactly sure what this means. Hey, Chris, yeah, it's been a long time. Wow, good. I'm waiting for Pangyo singing. Oh, you like my hat? Well, I like your hat too. I mean, I like my hat too. Heard a story about a guy who never speak English, got almost native speaker level of English speaking after 1 year in jail in the States. Yeah, I have a very similar story. A lot of people who spend, a lot of Korean people who carry out their military service as a Katusa experience the same thing. So I don't know how the system is nowadays, but when I was, because I served my military service as a Katusa, and what happens is you spend, I think it's about a month or 2 months. I'm not really sure. Maybe 3 months. Maybe it's just a month. But there's this place called Camp Jackson. Back when I was in the military, that was where all the Katusas were at for a certain amount of time. And when they were there, they took 2 English tests. And based on the English score that you get from those tests, you are sent to a specific unit. And when you get a bad score, they send you to an infantry unit. And what they do in infantry units is they do mostly just training. Going out into the training field, do battle training, right? But if you get a high score on the test, they give you a desk job. You're given I'm not exactly sure what they call that, but you're given an administrative job. So you're basically working at a desk rather than spending all of your time training. And so when Katusas, when they get a desk job, by the time they leave the military, their English usually doesn't improve all that much. But those who went to an infantry unit and spend time with American soldiers training out on the field, their English is so much better by the time they leave the military. And that's kind of the same thing. Because if you don't learn quickly, if you don't use it, you can't survive. Come on. There are a lot better ways. 딸내미랑 같이 듣고 있는데 쌤 말 하시는 중에 crazy만 기가 막히게 알아듣고 따라하고 있네요. Uh-oh. So everything else that I say is just and then the moment I say crazy, she's like crazy. Well, I guess that's better than nothing, right? Because let's face it, there are 2 very important pronunciations in there, the R pronunciation and the Z pronunciation, which a lot of Korean people have a hard time with. So I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. At least, hey, it could be a lot worse, right? It could be a lot worse. I'm happy to hear that your music taste is similar to me, except you play hip-hop music as 노동요. You should try it sometime. There are a lot of very nice hip-hop music out there. Yeah. And that's really, and if you really think about it, there's only one way to learn. That's the only way to learn, actually. To actually use it. Steal gold kiwi? 막상 상황이 되니까 다시 뭉글뭉글 생각나고 써지더라고요. 몸에 배인 게 이렇게 무섭더라고요. Yeah, that's what we talk about. That's what we always talk about and emphasize on the stream, right? Isn't it a good way to memorize scripts for getting a high OPIC score? I really don't know much about OPIC, the OPIC test, so I'm really not the person that should be giving advice on the OPIC test. Oh, that's great. Don't burn yourself out. 백부건님, you should check the community page on the channel. Go on my YouTube channel, go to the community page, scroll down a little bit, you'll see a link. It's a Discord link. And you can join our Discord and talk to our members there. That's very good practice. Sambi? What's Sambi? 오늘부터 출근이라니. I know, right? It's crazy. I'm at work too. I don't know the lip shape when pronouncing those two letters. Don't think about your lip, the shape of your lips. Don't worry about that. The shape of your lips has absolutely no bearing on your pronunciation. If anybody tells you that the shape of your lips is important, they're conning you. They're conning you to consume their content. Don't listen to them, okay? Oh my god, the shape of your lips? My gosh, no. Do you recommend going on a working holiday? I really want to go on one, but some people have said negative things about it because of career delays, so I'm curious about other people's opinions. I've never tried it myself, so I really don't have much to say about that. Personally speaking, though, if I were to say something about that, I would say do it. If you can, do it. Make the best out of it. Yes, but don't expect that everything will go as expected. You will run into a lot of problems. There will be a lot of difficulty along the way, but all that is good experience. In my opinion, all that is good experience. As long as you don't get killed, as long as you don't get seriously injured, as long as you don't lose all your money because of that for some reason, then you should be okay. I think anything beyond that, any experience beyond those things are all good, I feel like. 하나님 says, 도겸님 전 추천합니다. 저도 늦게 간 편이었는데 정말 좋은 경험이었어요. And again, people have different experiences when they go on working holidays. But like I said, as long as it doesn't kill you or hurt you in a significant way, I think it's all good. 저도 워홀 고민한 적 있었는데 20대 끝자락에서 왜 안 갔을까요? 그때 내 자신 딱밤 때리고 싶다. I lost a chance. Yeah. Okay, so how long have we been doing this? I think we've been on stream for about an hour, right? I think people are slowly getting busy now. So, okay, so we'll call this a day. I don't want to overdo it because if I overdo it, all that's going to do is discourage me from doing these streams in the morning. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Hey, thank you for tuning in. It was great talking to you this morning. I'm really hoping to do this a lot more often. Hey, maybe if I feel like it, we can do this on a daily basis. Maybe we can make this a daily thing that we, get together like this and just have a chat in the morning. Anyway, so yeah, everybody, just enjoy your breakfasts. Try not to get so stressed out about work, and do whatever you got to do. Joda, Sam, I think you're speaking in slower manner than as you do in real life for the listeners. If so, could you speak as you do in real life for a minute, please? No, I'm speaking pretty much how I speak normally. I tend not to speak so fast, especially after this dental treatment that I started getting. It's actually hard for me to pronounce right now because I'm missing some teeth in here and I have fake teeth up here, and so yeah. But in terms of speed, this is pretty much how I normally talk. Oh, okay. 나도 강냉이 일부가 내 것이 아닌데. Sorry to hear that. 아이님. That sounds tempting. I want my son to serve his military, serve at Katie's. At Katie's? He might want to work in Canada in the future. Above all, our family moved to Canada. Oh, the entire family is moving to Canada next year? Okay, that must be exciting. I actually, this was, I think, a couple months back. I ran into this family. Well, it was just a couple, I think. It was a couple that I ran into. They recognized me, and we said hello. And it was kind of funny because the guy told me that he was moving to, I think it was Canada. Was it Canada or the U.S.? I'm not really sure. I think it was. Maybe it was the U.S. But he told me that he and his whole family was moving to, were moving to the U.S. And his daughter was in middle school, and he didn't actually have to go, but he was already retired. I think he was a retired banker or something. But so his daughter, they were going for their daughter. Oh, Katusa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how the system is right now, but anyway. We don't have a fixed schedule, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. But I'm hoping to do this a lot more often from now on. Okay. Start a little earlier? Yeah, I'll try. Maybe if I actually, when I got up this morning and I suddenly decided to do the stream, I kind of wished I had gotten up earlier, around like, I don't know, 6:30 or 7, and actually fire up the stream around 7. That would have been better, I think. A lot more people could have joined the stream, or at least tuned into the stream. But anyway. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and I will see you all very soon, hopefully, in a future live stream or in a future lesson video. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.